So I've seen a couple comments asking about a theme team tier list. Theme teams in Madden 26 are weird because I don't think we've ever seen this many 32 team chem cards early on in a Madden game before. We of course have had our runs with like free agency promo where you kind of see all of the same card, but in Madden 26 there are so many 32 team chem players. We just got CeeDee Lamb today. We just got Roquan Smith today. All really good cards here. So you have a bunch of 32 team chem guys, Saquon, Surtain, Micah. We have more crystals coming out. You have the season 1 cards, season 2 cards, team captains, all these guys. If we take a look at the Niners theme team, their top QB is Cam Ward. Their top 3 QBs aren't even any Niners. Their top running back is, you could run Marshawn Lynch here. You could run Saquon Barkley here. Jonathan Allen at DT, Geno Atkins. You could legitimately run like a theme team and not have a single player from that team. So what we're looking for is the guys that, is the teams that have a couple guys that you'd want to boost at, I would say, skill positions, right? That's what I would say is definitely the big deal. Like Nick Bosa is not a card I consider a Niner because he gets all 32. So, I don't care. Kinlaw, yes. Reggie Bush, yes, obviously. T.O., yes. But, Chase Young, yes. These are guys that get some Niners chems. And I'm not saying the Niners are going to be a part of this today, but the all 32 team chem stuff, your team doesn't really need a tight end because you have Brock Bowers and Greg Olsen, or a fullback because now we have Keith Byers, who, by the way, I'm not sure on this. I might do a video on Keith Byers if they give him spin cycle. If they gave this man spin cycle, he could be really good. We're going to have to see. 6'4" back. I was talking about those in the video on, what was that? Monday, Tuesday, was it? I think it was Monday I made that video. But yeah, your receiving core for a Niners team could be Neighbors, CeeDee Lamb, and Devontae Adams, Amari Cooper, T. Higgins. We don't even have a real Niner in the top 6 because Crabtree, again, all 32. I don't consider him as a Niner. So I'm going to go through and find the teams where you have those 3, 4, maybe 5 guys that are worth boosting and worth building a team for. That's what we're looking for today. So here are my top 10 theme teams to build right now in Madden 26. If you're looking to build a brand new team but don't have the coins, head over to MMO EXP. They have the most cheap, most reliable, fastest Madden 26 coins on the market. Use my code Fergie at checkout for 6% off. A link for the website is in the description. All right, so the first team we have is the Arizona Cardinals team. Keep in mind, these are not in any particular order. There's one team I will mention that I do like a lot, but the first one here is Cardinals. You have Trey McBride, who is obviously very good, 84 speed, all that stuff. And again, considering diamonds or crystals, this is an 87-ish speed tight end, 86 if you don't have crystals, which is still very good. So you're getting a good tight end. Kyler Murray, again, quarterback is not a position I'm really looking too deep into because of Cam Ward, right? Cam Ward is good enough for a lot of teams. There's very few teams that have people I think are better than Cam Ward, and they'll be talked about today, but Kyler's not one of them, so I would use Cam Ward on this team. You have Zonovan Knight, who would be good with a boost, and again, very few theme teams as well. Marvin Harrison's nice, and then Larry Fitzgerald, a little on the slower side of things, but on a theme team can get 86, 87, 88 speed, which becomes very usable at 6'3". So that is the offense. On defense, you have Mac Wilson, 85 speed, 85 acceleration. Look at the stats on this card, just insane at 6'1". So this is the only team, and Browns and Patriots, that can boost these guys. But again, these are the non-32 team chem guys that we're looking for. You have Freeney you can use, Pat P you can use. Akeem Davis-Gaither is also really fast as well with 85 speed. So yeah, Cardinals theme team's a pretty good one to go with. And again, I'm not even acting like Tyrann Mathieu there because Tyrann Mathieu gets all 32, right? So that's everyone's safety. That every team can have that guy. So I would go Cardinals up first here. Again, not in any order. Next up would be Jets. The main reason for this is Justin Fields and how you are able to get him potentially +3 speed up to 91 or 90. And then you also can get him to 90 throw power as well if you build this theme team out. So if you like Fields, going Jets is not a bad idea. Their offensive line isn't that great. Main reason why you do this is for Justin Fields and LT as well. I would say LT fully upgraded on a theme team is going to end up better than Saquon Barkley. So potentially 91 to 90 speed on your running back for the Jets team will go a long way. And then you can of course fill the rest with Devontae Adams and T. Higgins and you kind of get the point, right? It's how these teams work. Corners are also not great, but you don't even really got to care too much about corner because you have guys like Talib, Surtain, even what's his name? Patriots season 2. What's his name? Carlton Davis. There you go. But you have Ed Reed, you have Quincy, and you even have Kinlaw as well. Will McDonald you can use. How's this Jermaine Carter? I didn't look at him yet. He's all right. He's okay. Nothing crazy. But Jets team definitely a good one, and the Jets team normally one that does get a lot of upgrades. I feel like you see more Jets teams than you definitely should with how bad they are, with how bad the on-field product is, if you know what I'm saying. All right, next up, we have the Lions team. Pretty good, but the main reason why we have Lions is for this guy. This is the main reason. Like, building a Lions team just makes sense. I would honestly say, if you're in a position with your coins and like a really good card comes out, you can get him, like a card like Calvin Johnson, you just go build this team 50-50 with the crystals and make him as good as possible. I did it earlier in the year with the Jaguars team a few weeks ago. And, this is a team that you can use. You have Brian Branch over the top. Don't get me wrong, there are holes, but you fill those very easily when you have these 32 team chem cards. I wouldn't even use Matt Stafford. I would go use Cam Ward. You know what I mean? That's kind of where I'm at. You can use Reggie Bush, but Calvin Johnson's the main draw here with a decent offensive line. I would even use, if you can get Bowers or even Greg Olsen over TJ Hawkinson. And Amon-Ra, surprised he didn't get a card. He went absolutely crazy on me in fantasy football. But, Lions, you guys kind of see the vision with what I'm saying with these teams. You're kind of looking for a couple guys that are really good. Tua, I haven't heard much about this card. He does look pretty good. The only problem is that he's going to be a lefty. What are the abilities that he gets? Rivalries, gift wrap. So, he's going to get those, I think it's 0 AP for like a week, and then they go away. So, yeah, he doesn't, I'd imagine he's not that great if he's going for 1 million, but also that could be because we have Caleb Williams coming out today and Drake May coming out as well. That could be the reason. How's this Drake May card looking? He could play for the Jets team if I go back and build it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, they gave him evasive? They gave him evasive, so he can do the spin. Did he get normal spin cycle? Yeah, he did. 2 AP. Wow. Okay, so he can do the spin. All right, yeah, I mean, this card looks really good. Wow. Okay. You got Drake May. Who else do we got for the QBs right now? But you see what I mean. I got sidetracked. Sorry, Tua. Dolphins team looking pretty good. And you can even go on a Dolphins team, you can run Drake May. On a Jets team, you can even run Drake May as well. May's going to get all the AFC East chem. So, yeah, you can put him wherever you want. Bills team even. That's another thing. There's also these cards that I probably missed some of them as we've gone throughout some of these teams already, because they're not on here. But you see what I'm trying to say. If we go over here to the Bears team. Wait, this is not Bears. This is, Panthers team. My bad. DJ Moore threw me off. But DJ Moore, good looking card. I like Panthers because you get DJ Moore, who's a nice here. You have T. Higgins. You use him. You use Tet McMillan. You have 2 quick spin wide receivers with Cam Ward at QB, CMC in the backfield. The offensive line could use a little bit of work, but you have Charles Tillman as well, right? Charles Tillman as well with Jadeveon Clowney, Brian Burns off the edges. How good is this card? How good is this card? Yeah, it's not bad. You can use this guy if you want to, right? You know what I mean? You can use that guy if you want to. So Panthers team, believe it or not, is up there. They're pretty good. Next up, we have the Eagles team. Okay? The main draws here are really just A.J. Brown, Terrell Owens, and the fact that they're going to get cards. The Eagles team is always one of the better ones. That's kind of another, I kind of loosely factored in potential, but also Isaiah Rodgers. You're going to be able to get his new card, which is obviously very good. Only Colts, Vikings, and Eagles get him. Also, Vikings is not bad either. Vikings, I should mention Vikings because they're going to get a Randy Moss at some point. I don't think they're that good right now. But again, you can just, they're actually this is a pretty good team too. Maybe they should be, I got to mention them now. I looked at them. I kind of quit on the offense, but Rodgers, Booth you can use, Pat P you can use. Danielle Hunter, safeties like Harrison Smith. How's this Josh Metellus card? He's probably pretty solid. Yeah, he's solid. Good sub linebacker, run support option. Kind of low lead impact block, stuff like that. But he's an option. So, Vikings, Eagles, very good options. So, next team up, the Bears. Okay? They got Caleb Williams, or you can go Justin Fields, depending. You kind of pick your poison. Both these guys, to me, on theme team, are better than Cam Ward. Running back, the spiel at running back, but you could use Swift. Receivers are very complete, even if you don't have Luther. You just plug in a T. Higgins. Plug in a 32 team chem guy. All right, and then you have Greg Olsen, and of course there's the 32 team chem tight ends with a decent offensive line with Charles Tillman, Jalen Johnson. You have Kevin Byard. You have again Roquan Smith. We can't act like he's on the team. Montez Sweat as well. So it's a good team. Bears is good, mainly for that QB position and like the DJ Moore card or whatever. Next up, we have the Raiders theme team. Okay. Again, I was kind of looking to build around some of these other guys. Of course, there's Niners. Like, Niners team is one I mentioned at the beginning of the video. The Niners is always a safe option to go with. Like, when in doubt, just build a Niners team. Because they have Trent. I guess this video's kind of become more than 10. But as we go through, I start to catch other things. But, it's another thing I should say. I'm making this list. You guys have been commenting it. I've kind of been holding off on it because I feel like you can use whatever team you want in this game with how 32 team chem cards work. You can use whatever team you want. Even if they're not in this video, just kind of give you guys some ideas. That's kind of the point of this video. Not really to rank them, just kind of give you team building ideas. I know some of you guys do like that, but look at this whole line. You're completed the offensive line. Again, Alex Mack, we don't count you. Tight end, they'll get somebody, but you just run Greg Olsen there for now. You got Reggie Bush or CMC. I would prefer CMC. QB doesn't matter. You got Ricky Pearsall. Is he decent? Yeah, he's usable. Then you got T.O. All right, and even the Sheffield card's pretty usable. Debo, how's Debo? Not great. All right, let's see and then you have the defense too. Taylor Mays is the main draw here. Taylor Mays is the main draw. I would say though, like Bengals, how's Bengals? Bengals is normally shafted every year. How are they looking? You could like legit run a Bengals team. Like, why not? How's DJ Turner's got to have 89 speed, 88 speed. Dax Hill, also a fast ass card. He was good budget. He's not as fast as I thought he was gonna be. But again, you can literally run any team you want on this game. Which is kind of nice, but also you don't see a lot of variety for kind of the same. It's a weird thing, but Raiders theme team, obviously, I think they're probably the best as far as like they're going to be around for a long time. But realistically, they don't really have that many pure wideouts for themselves. They don't have that many. I mean, you can run Trey Tucker, like he's an 88 speed guy. You can run Thornton, get him up to 88 or 87 speed. Josh Jacobs is here. You have Genty as well. QB doesn't matter. But, like, again, they have a lot of 32 team chem guys, but mainly it's for, like, these budget cards, like Diablo. Where's the other one? Isaiah Palamau, Taylor Mays, both exclusive to this team. You have Charles Woodson, Darian Porter, Nate Hobbs. You can run all these guys. And their pass rush is also really good with Howie Long and Warren Sapp as well. So you have just a really good team. And you have a team that also has crazy potential throughout the whole year. Next up, Green Bay Packers. Mainly for Tucker Kraft, who I think is great, obviously. Tucker Kraft's a great card. But also Matthew Golden's the main draw here because he's a free card. You probably have him. And you can get up to 91 speed. So the fact you have him 91 speed already is very good. You can get Josh Jacobs. How's Romeo Dobbs? I think this card was already out. Yeah, this card was. That's an old one. But, Devontae Adams. QB doesn't matter. Offensive line is pretty good. That's a pretty good offensive line at this point. You have Woodson still. You have Hobbs and Yadom, who both get 86 speed with good height. And this one I really wouldn't count, but Isaiah Simmons will get a card. I can guarantee it. How's Evan Williams? Not usable. Wait. Usable, actually. Quite usable. 5'11". So, there you go. That's the Packers team. And then finally, we have Jacksonville Jaguars theme team. I think they're one of the best, if not the best right now. Still, at this point, you could use MJD, but you have options there, obviously. Evan Ingram's great. You have Brian Thomas Jr., Laquan Treadwell, Calvin Ridley. You don't got to use any of those guys because you're going to have Travis Hunter going both ways. He's going both ways. That's not Michael Sam, but you know what I'm trying to say. Going both ways, and then you can run T. Higgins. You have that option. And then we go over the defense. You, of course, have Travis Hunter. Jalen Ramsey is coming out tomorrow. You have Jerry and Jones as well. How's this Antonio Johnson card? Stud. Wow. Great card. Oh, my God. What the? This card is holy shit. And then you have Cisco's decent. Quincy with pass rush. That is all right. So that's Jaguars. You just wanted to, I know I'm going to title this video my favorite theme teams are top. Whatever I title this video is really just to give you ideas, right? That's what I was trying to show you because you can legitimately run any team. Like that's why I was just holding to making this video off. Like, who's a terrible team? Let's see. The Saints are ass every single year. I bet I can run a Saints team. Yeah. Okay, you have 3 receivers, easy. You bang them out. T. Higgins, Amari Cooper, and give me one more. Amari Cooper, give me let's do. I'm sure I'm missing people too. Actually, I'll just fill it out like this. I'll fill it out just like this. Watch. Saints team can be good. There we go. There we go. We can't get Malik yet, but you just go Devontae, CeeDee Lamb, T. Higgins. You know, you have those options. We're gonna go Reggie Bush. We'll go. Yeah, you use Cam Ward, tight end. You don't. Oh, I guess if you want to use Shockey, you can. Look at the O line. I guess you can't use Simmons, but you can use Tylese and you can use Alex Mack, I guess. And then at corner you have Surtain, Carlton Davis, Talib. Great quarterback room for the Saints. So like, you can run any team you want, and if there's like one or two, like I say, you want to use some Saints players, you just kind of plug them in and use the cheats everywhere else. So the way they've designed these theme teams in this game this year is quite interesting. But comment down below what theme team you're rocking with. Have a great rest of your day. Go watch these videos if you haven't yet already, and I will see you boys in the next one.